In today's video, I will be simulating the 2023-24 NBA season 100 different times in NBA 2K to see who the real champion will be. I am recording this video the day that the NBA season starts. It's probably going to go up this weekend, so you already seen a couple games at least now, but why not see what happens the whole year 100 different times. So as you can see here, I'm going to be keeping track of all the awards and the finals winner and loser, and of course the finals MVP. We're going to see what happens, how many times, let's say the Warriors win it all. They won it once so far. I did it 4 times already. The Grizzlies have been pretty decent already. They made a finals, they won one and lost one, even though they just lost Steven Adams. So 2K is kind of crazy. I had to delete him because he always came back like a week into the season. So I just deleted him from the thing. But hopefully this can go pretty quickly, but I don't think it's gonna. It's 100 sims. So yeah, this is gonna take a long time. So be sure to leave a like, please, and don't forget to hit the sub button, and I'll see you in the first season. So this time Luka wins the MVP. It's the first time it's happened out of my first 4 sims. Interesting. Wow. Vic, he's always won the Rookie of the Year so far. Chris Paul, he's a candidate for sure for 6th man. He's won a couple times. Giannis has won it every time. B-Ball Paul, he's won it a lot for the most improved so far. Bradley Beal though, that's a new one. That is interesting because he has 2 different players that could definitely win it on his team. But that's kind of weird. Darvin Ham wins it. It's the first time Ham's won it, so I'm surprised the Lakers are good this time. Let's see who's going to win it all this year. The Mavs are going to make a run here. Wow, they're making it to the finals. And Luka had, oh my goodness, it's like the best series of all time. No wonder he won the MVP this year. So yeah, that is insane. That's the first time I've even seen the Mavs get to the finals. But let's see if Luka can do it as the 6th seed against the Sixers, who are pretty good in this simulation. And they get swept. Yeah, the Sixers are OP. Like, Harden might not even be on this team in a little bit. You never know. So I don't like how 2K favors them. But yeah, Luka had an insane playoffs, 34 points, 9 rebounds, and 11 assists on insane efficiency. Wow. So in the next simulation, Jokic wins the MVP. I think it's like the first or second time this has happened. Then we got Victor Wembanyama, another Rookie of the Year. Chris Paul, another 6th man. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. B-Well Paul again. But Shea is a new one. That's never happened just yet. Nick Nurse, they love the Sixers. I promise you, the Sixers are not going to be this good. I will bet any money on that. But simulate this playoffs here. They sweep the Bucks. The Bulls, what the heck? And now I'm beginning to think something. I'm controlling that team. Like, technically, I'm not doing anything. But maybe they're rigging it in my favor. I don't know. That's kind of weird. And I was the Sixers too last year. But obviously, the Sixers are better. And they've done better in the Sims before. But the Bulls, that just makes it seem a little bit sus. But the Lakers actually made the finals. It's a first for the Lakers here. And the Bulls beat them in 5. This is definitely rigged for me or something. And I missed who won finals MVP actually. And I look at social media and Vucevic won it. That is just crazy. And Jokic does it again. Triple-double MVP. Vic, Rookie of the Year. Chris Paul, 6th man of course. But oh, Claxton wins the Defensive Player of the Year over Giannis. That is the first for sure. That is pretty crazy. Then B-Ball Paul, of course, again. Tatum, though, Clutch Player of the Year. That's a first for him. Good stuff from him. And then Nurse, of course. So the Bucks just got eliminated. So the Bulls just got super lucky or something. I don't know how it happened. But let's see what happens this year. The Sixers, of course, they're back. But Luka and the Sixers have a rematch on their hands. Can the Mavericks beat them this time, though? And they don't. We're learning that the Sixers are going to be loved in this video. And the Bucks and Celtics haven't even won one themselves. So it's like, come on, 2K. So I'm going to be simming for a while, and I'll check back with you guys a bit later. So I've been working on this the last couple of days, and I think I underestimated how long this is actually going to take. So I'm sorry for the clickbait, but I'm only going to be doing 50, so that way you can times it by 2, and that's how many times you'd think they would win out of 100. So you can get the percentage of each team, player, etc. So yeah, a lot of Victor winning the Rookie of the Year. Only one time so far has someone else won it, and it was Brandon Miller. And we're 39 sims in, so like 11 more. And Chris Paul, Giannis, and Paul Reed dominating those 3 awards. Like, Paul Reed doesn't even improve that much, and he always wins the award. Like, I'm sick of it. The Sixers bias is insane. Most of the other things, though, are back and forth a lot, like the finals matchups and MVPs, Clutch Player of the Years even. That's a fun one, so I'm excited to show you guys that at the end of this. But yeah, this is number 40 right here, so I'm going to show you this year, and then I'll jump back to year 50, and we can review how many times each person won each award, or what team won how many times, so we can see who 2K thinks the real champion is going to be. So this simulation has Giannis winning the MVP, Victor winning the Rookie of the Year, Chris Paul, once again, 6th man of the year, Giannis Defensive Player of the Year, Obi Topping, Most Improved. Okay, we have a little switch up there. Donovan Mitchell, Clutch Player of the Year, and Eric Spoelstra, Coach of the Year. That's kind of surprising. And I forgot to unmute my mic, but Westbrook wins the Finals MVP against the Bucks. That is when I definitely have not saw this video. So 40 attempts, Westbrook gets that Finals MVP. I don't think those odds really match up. That means like there's a 2% chance, or better than 2% chance, that Westbrook's gonna win the Finals MVP this year. And I'll tell you right now, he's not. But anyway, I'm gonna finish these simulations, and then I'm gonna see you guys when the awards are set. So for our first award, we have the obvious one, Rookie of the Year. 98% of the time it was Wembanyama. Only 2% was that Brandon Miller. Nobody else won it besides Brandon Miller. Of course, that means Brandon Miller won it once because it was 50. So times 2%. You get the picture. Then we got for the Sixth Man of the Year, we had Chris Paul coming in at 82% of the time. THT though, he had 8%. Christian Wood actually coming in at third place with 4%. A couple other honorable mentions were Naz Reid, Jaden Hardy, and Amin Thompson, who won it one time. For the Defensive Player of the Year award, we had Nick Claxton coming in at 22%, but Giannis came in at 76%, and then 2% actually was Miles Turner. For the Most Improved Player, here's another obvious one, B-Ball Paul, 86% of the time he won it. THT, again for another award this time, had 6%. Obi Toppin 4%, and then Naz Reid, honorable mention as well, 4%. For-year MVP of the league, Embiid coming in third place at 16%. Giannis coming in at second place with 18%, and Jokic had 50% of the time winning the MVP award. Luka had 4%, and then LeBron, Trae Young, Ja, and Harden all won it once. I'm surprised Ja and Harden win it because Ja's out most of the year and Harden looks like he might be too. For the Clutch Player of the Year award, we had a very wide variety of things happen, but the top three are Ja Morant coming in at 10%, Shea coming in at 12%, and Trey coming in at 14%. So a very close race here, and a lot of people won it. We had Ant, Book, Tatum, Curry, the list goes on, but the most surprising one was Paolo. He won it one of the times. For the Coach of the Year, we had coming in third place Steve Kerr at 10%, Ham coming in at second place and 14%, and then of course Nick Nurse, they suck him off, 50%. Honorable mentions, we had Spo coming in at 3 times, Willie Green coming in at 2 times, along as Quentin Snyder at 2. And here is what you've all been waiting for, the finals winners. So coming in, the Bucks won it 10% of the time, so they won it 5 times. The Warriors also, they won it 16% of the time. And number one, of course, the Philadelphia 76ers, 24% of the time. That is just insane. The Lakers won at 8%, Grizz won at 8%, Heat won at 6%, Clippers won at 6%. A couple other teams, surprising ones, was the Hawks and Thunder won at 1 time each. The Blazers won at 1 time, the Wolves won at 1 time, the Bulls won it multiple times. So pretty crazy there. The finals losers though, we had the Pelicans 10% of the time, Bucks 10% of the time, Sixers 8% of the time. So the Sixers made the finals 32% of the time, which is unbelievable. Cavs 8%. Blazers made it there 3 times because they won it 1 time. So they made it there 8% of the time. You can't tell me there's 8% chance that the Blazers make the finals this year. And then the finals MVP, Embiid won it 16% of the time. That means Harden won it a decent amount of time, 8%. Curry, Giannis up there as well, as you can see there. But so really surprising was DeAndre Ayton and Jared Allen when the Cavs won it. That is actually so dumb. Obviously Vucevic was kind of surprising, but we saw that one already. And also Westbrook won the finals MVP. We saw that earlier as well. But yeah, I put a lot of work into this video, so please be sure to leave a like and sub if you did enjoy it. And I will see you guys next weekend with another video. Peace.